Hello again, everybody, and certainly a very happy new year to one and all. I'm Scott Murray, and we welcome you to this new edition of 5 Talk Street here in the year 2013. Well, indeed, the new year is here, and once again, time for the MLK Parade. And my good friends, DARYL BLAIR, editor of Elite News, and his dad, William Bill BLAIR, founder and senior publisher of Elite News, join us today. Gentlemen, great to have you here. Happy New Year.
Glad to be here.
Well, we're delighted to see you all.
Thank you for having us.
27 years.
Yes.
That's right.
What an incredible legacy. Do you think back to that first year? What comes to mind when I mention that first year?
When you mentioned the first year, I started thinking about I didn't have nothing but 11 cars.
11 cars total.
Total. And went down the street with a fella beating on a drum. People laughed at us. But they don't have to laugh no more.
That's
it's the second
unbelievable.
biggest parade in the United States on that day.
As you look back over those 27 years, is there one thing that stands out as the proudest moment for you, or what you cherish most about what you began?
Sure do. To see people come up to shake my hand. Mr. Blair said, we sure appreciate what you do. And that's enough for me.
Doesn't get much better than that, does it?
No, it sure does.
No. How about you, DARYL? You've grown up with this.
Yes.
Your dad had this vision.
Yes.
And certainly has made it his mission over the last quarter of a century plus.
Yes.
How about you? What are you your fondest moment or fondest memory of this?
Probably the most subtle thing of it, coming up to the parade route that morning about 5 a.m. and to see people actually lining up on the parade route and to see how the parade has grown over the years.
So more than 11 cars.
More than 11 cars, and that was quite an undertaking because that first parade march, I did it in a set of cowboy boots. I hate cowboy boots.
You learned real fast, didn't you?
At 1.6 miles kicked me. Boy, it was tough. It was tough. But we're quite proud of what he's accomplished in terms of the fortitude to keep the parade going when people were saying, get out of the road, leave it alone. We already got one, but we've been very, very fortunate that it's the people's parade. And
is there something that sets it apart that makes it a little more unique than maybe some of the other parades, not just here in Texas, but around the country?
Yes, I'm going to tell you what makes it unique. It's the fact that it's a people's parade. When my dad first started this, he would meet people and see people. Hey, Blair, you having a parade this year? Yeah, y'all just come on down there and line up at 9 a.m. and we're going to kick off at 10. And people would just come line up. And it was where people, if you had a new car, you could actually just come get in the parade. Of course, we've had to put some constraints on it now and say, hey, your car has to be 75% decorated. But I mean, everybody and anybody came to participate in the parade. And that's what made it so big, because it was a people's parade.
And what I think is really neat is the parade entry fee is zero. I mean, it's free.
Zero.
You want to be in the parade, doggone it, you're in the parade.
Just
again,
register.
If it's decorated.
The car has to be 75% decorated, but if you register with us, you can get in the parade. There's no cost associated with getting in an MLK parade. Okay,
and we're flashing up some information right there. It's coming up on the 21st. That's Martin Luther King Day here in 2013.
Yes.
And where you're going to be and what have you. Anything else you want to share with the folks about how they could get in touch with you?
Certainly you can. You can reach us at the Elite News in Dallas, Texas at 214-372-6500. And or you can go on the website. Go to the World Wide Web, as they call it, www.dfwelitenews.com, and you can get all the information there. Any questions you have, feel free to call us. We're looking forward to it. This is a joyous occasion in this new year.
How about for vendors that would like to be involved?
Oh, we're readily taking applications, and not even applications. You call us and you sign up, and we'll be more than happy to have you come out and hawk your wares or just to be able to distribute your goods. You can call us and get your vendor booth fees and whatnot, but we'll be more than happy to have you come out and celebrate with us. We have over 50,000 people come through the festival pavilion for that celebration. So, something it's a massive undertaking.
And your dad lost his son and you lost your brother Jordan a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And he was an integral part of this entire parade and festival each and every year. Do you do anything in his memory? And
we have several things that we are doing. Of course, during Christmas we had a toy drive,
right?
And with the New Year, plus we have a moment of silence when the parade kicks off this year.
Okay.
But Jordan did a tremendous work with the parade. Dad's arms probably real strong from cracking the whip on Jordan. Jordan took a whooping for all of us in terms of going forward with the parade and working it out. And so we were just able to come in and touch on the skirts. This year I recognize the undertaking that Jordan had, with the parade and what he was dealing with. So we have a committee. God's been good, though, to get us through that crisis moment.
Great. And you know what else I think is really neat is you have these health screenings, and you can elaborate on that. But it's an opportunity for people to come out and take advantage. I mean, medical costs and what have you can be awfully high at times, and you've set up some things. Tell us how that whole thing works.
Well, it happens that we've gotten with several of the several of the hospitals and several of the health agencies to come out and decide, in the Dallas County Health Department, Health and Human Services, they've come out and decided that they would do some screenings and whatnot. And a lot of times people just don't take the time, even though it's, you know, their health is important, they don't take the time to go to a doctor, schedule that.
Right.
It's something as simple, you know, as you know, getting a shot or having a
just showing up, right?
Right. So what we do is we have it available there, and they are able to, you know, go and see and get that service provided to them, and it's beneficial. It's beneficial.
Well,
really
you're looking for people to be parade side on the 21st of January. You want them there, whether they're in the parade or not. You'd like them to be out there waving to everybody that is in the parade and having a good time, and certainly remembering how special this day is. Correct?
Let me see if I can do this in Dad's grand fashion.
Good.
We start at 10 a.m. Get on down there, line up, and we're going to have a wonderful time. We just want to encourage you to please call us and register this time, though. I like what Dad has done.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how did he do?
10.
10.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. Always great to see you.
Always.
And thank you so much for what you started over a quarter of a century ago.
91 years young and still going.
Unbelievable. 91.
Thank you.
91. Very good. We should all be so lucky. That's great. Happy New Year to you both. Thanks so much. We're coming back with more of 5 Talk Street, so don't you go away.